Know thyself is the first rule for living a true and good life. But man is the most mysterious creature. Man, too, is the most unreasonable creature. All animals are guided by a divine reason, an order that defines their essence, that determines how they live, to what end, and under what rules. Therefore I say that animals are eminently reasonable, animated by divine reason. Only man can do acts of madness. Only man can be unguided by any reason and can guide himself by whatever he determines, or should I say, whatever he decides to call reason. Sometimes he doesn't even bother calling his philosophy reason, and he acts according to his will or his desire. And those, of course, come in myriad forms, often forms that contradict one another. Certainly one man contradicts his fellow man, and that is the cause of strife and war. So if we are to consider the divine reason and the divine order of reality, and we were to look at man and try to understand what is this creature man, we would be very mystified. He follows no rule. The whale knows better what to do than man does, as does the lion, the sheep, the rabbit, the bug. Only man is left wondering what is his reason, what is his order. Now it cannot be that man must discover his reason, discover his order, and then live by that, because that would still not make man alike to all other creatures, whose reason is innate, is part of their nature. Man would still be the most mysterious thing, considering that he must discover reason, that he must discover his very own divine order. Apparently then, the need to discover something, the need to discover himself, is essential to what man is. If you don't understand this, then you don't know what you are. You have no theory of existing. You have no theory of how man should live. What is the solution? How indeed should we define? How indeed, better said, should we understand what we are? What is this creature man that must find his reason, must find his order? How is he different? What exactly is the point where he is different than all other creatures? Will he find a different kind of order? Is an order discovered different than an order innate? How is it different? Is his lack of reason part of what makes him what he is, and how? These are the questions necessary to know thyself, to reach a definition of man, and to have the beginning of an understanding of what the fully realized man can look like. I won't give the answers now, even to the extent that I may know them. I prefer to leave you with the questions. I prefer that you understand that you don't understand yourself. If you don't understand what I have said, then you may think that you understand yourself. And then, in that case, you are blocking yourself from the greatest mystery of all, which is you, which is what you are, and therefore the beginning of knowledge of what you should be.